Contrary to popular belief, Austin is not 100% bike friendly. Right now, I work in a company of about 30 people, and of those 30 people, in that small group, I know at least 3 personally who have been hit by cars while riding their bike on South Congress. This is a huge problem in Austin, and this is something that Austin Yellow Bike Project is working to eradicate. My name is Karoline. Hello, fellow St. Edward students and Austinites. And I've been working with Austin Yellow Bike Project, or AYBP, since 2016. And today I'm going to talk to you about their mission, the evolution of their approach to this problem, and the advocacy that they provide today for the biking community in Austin. If you have any questions, please hold them until the end. So their mission statement can be found on the handout that I gave to you. It's right there at the top. And it's a volunteer power initiative to put bicycles on the streets of Austin and Central Texas. It's operated by community bike shops. We teach biking, mechanics, and maintenance. And we act as a local bike advocacy group. So the main goal of Austin Yellow Bike Project is to get people on bikes, to make them accessible. We do this through special projects and kids programs and through our community bike shop. And this is according to the AYBP website. So the vision is safe streets for bikers and a collaborative workshop for the biking community to utilize. So the evolution of AYBP and how Austin Yellow Bike Project got its name. So it started off in 1997, and the organization actually gave out bikes for free. They would take in donated bikes, they would fix them up, and they would paint them yellow, from the tires to the handlebars, and they would put them out on the streets of Austin for anybody to use. And so you could just pick them up, take them to wherever you were headed to. When you were done with it, you would leave it on the sidewalk for the next person. This was a really great idea, really inclusive for the community. However, it was unsustainable because there was a gross need for bikes in Austin, and many people ended up stealing the bikes or taking the parts from the bike and selling them or putting them on their own bikes. So now, it didn't take long for the organization to evolve from just putting out yellow bikes to becoming more about education, more about community empowerment. And also on the handout under the mission, there is a little infographic that kind of explains how Yellow Bike Project works. It's powered by volunteers in the workshop. They take in donated bike parts. Volunteers come in, and then when you're volunteering, you're greeted by mechanics who know all about how to put the bike together, how to take it apart, and how to fix broken bikes. And basically, they tell you to go to a workstation, and you're given a task for that day. You don't have to have any prior knowledge about how to use a bike, how to fix a bike. You don't even have to own a bike. You just go in and they'll teach you how to do everything. You can fix brakes, busted tubes, tires, the gears on the bike, and it goes to things as small as like sorting out parts. And it's really flexible and really easy. They have volunteer hours most weeknights, and you just walk in anytime. You don't have to call ahead or anything, and the bike mechanics will show you what to do. And they're really, really nice and helpful. So those bikes that we fix up, they go to special projects. We have an Earn a Bike program where if you can't afford a bike, you can actually use your volunteer hours, and once you complete a certain amount of tasks that will lead you towards making your own bike, you can start putting together your own. You can also buy a bike there that's been put together by the mechanics and volunteers. You can use recycled parts. If you have your own bike that's broken, you want to come in and use it, you can also do that. And we have other programs like for kids, and we do special projects like for Special Olympics and things like that. So it's really community-based and really inclusive. So before, when it was started, we were giving out bikes, but it wasn't super efficient, it wasn't sustainable, and there was no advocacy. And now, it's more efficient, it's more effective, and we've built a stronger community for bikers in Austin. So lastly, I want to talk about our influence and advocacy for the biking community. So according to walkscore.com, Austin has a score of 52 out of 100 as being a bikeable city, which ranks us in the bottom half of cities our size, and it's pretty dismal statistic. And this is according to Bicycle Austin Info as well. And advocacy is a really important part of who Austin Bike Project is. We advocate for the city of Austin to become a safe and friendly environment for cyclists, so it's a viable alternative to using a motor-powered vehicle for everyday activities. Plus, we offer education, and they offer the Earn a Bike program. So there's a lot of opportunity to learn and to grow and to become part of this group in Austin. So in conclusion, we talked about the mission for Austin Yellow Bike Project. The vision is to get people on bikes in a safe environment, how we've evolved from not only just providing bikes, but also providing education and advocacy, and how this advocacy plays an important role in Austin Yellow Bike Project's influence on the community. And our vision for the future is a 100% bike-friendly Austin, that the streets of Austin would be powered by people, not just by motor vehicles. I know you're students, you're busy, have jobs, internships, you have class. A lot of these classes sometimes require that you do community service hours, and this is a really great place to do that. If you have your own bike that needs fixing, you can volunteer there as well. It's perfect, it's flexible, it's really convenient, and it's a really worthy cause. So I hope that I've convinced you to at least think about going, or if you don't have time in your schedule to, next time you're driving a car, just think about the bikers and make sure you look both ways twice before you make that turn, because you never know when a biker is going to be passing. So thank you for listening, and now I'll open the floor to questions.